Well, it's not the Gator Bowl, but Penn State will be playing the Florida Gators in the Outback Bowl in Tampa, Florida, a little over 2 hours away from Gainesville. Both teams are 7-5 and unranked this year after finishing in the top 10 last season. Florida's head coach Urban Meyer says even though they're not in a BCS game, his players will still come ready to play.
It doesn't matter. They just love the game of football. And an opportunity to play, I think it always helps when you get an opportunity to play at a school like Penn State, because that's instant respect. That's instant. The minute you say the words Penn State or Coach Paterno, I mean, you know you better be ready to go.
Head coach Joe Paterno says in order to beat Florida, they must improve on their defense.
You know, we're going to spend a lot of time on lining up properly and reading some things. We're going to have to play one heck of a football game. To be in position, as I said earlier, because of their speed, we got to be in position to make a tackle, and we got to make the tackle.
This will be Coach Meyer's last game with the Gators as he announced his resignation earlier this week. The Nittany Lions look to get their 28th bowl win against the Gators in this New Year's Day Bowl. Penn State is playing in the NCAA Regional Semifinal tonight for the 22nd time in program history. With a win tonight and tomorrow, they'll be headed to their 4th consecutive Final Four in Kansas City, Missouri. Penn State swept both Niagara and Virginia Tech last weekend and will be playing against unranked Oklahoma tonight. Senior libero Alyssa Dorico says the team can win if they just play Penn State volleyball.
Definitely need to focus on, just having that aggressive approach and playing hard and having fun from the start, so we don't kind of start down and start slow. It's tough in this stage of NCAA to start slow and be able to come back.
Having home court advantage throughout regional competition adds excitement to the team, especially for those who have never played in a regional semi before.
I'm really excited since this is my first run, and I just know after this weekend it's the Final Four, and that's what everyone wants. That's where everyone wants to be.
This is the first time since 1981 the Nittany Lions will face the Sooners. Dorico knows the crowd at Rec Hall will be a major influence on both teams.
So the other team rolls off a couple of points, your crowd's gonna, get loud and try and deter them from the next point. We have great support in this building, especially when it gets to NCAAs. We generally draw larger crowds and get, a little bit rowdier inside Rec Hall, so it'll be fun.
Penn State will first serve after the Duke, Missouri matchup. Taylor Battle and Teron Bowie have always been side by side. They grew up in the same home, were teammates in high school, and now have reunited in the college ranks. Reporter Pete Jensen tells us how this dynamic duo is taking Happy Valley by storm.
Senior Taylor Battle is one of the most acclaimed players in Penn State basketball history. Freshman Teron Bowie is billed as one of the top recruits in Penn State basketball history. They're two half-brothers who know each other all too well.
Yeah, he's my best friend, even like a father figure to me, keeping me out of trouble and giving me some advice on things to do and things not to do. I think he's helped me out in my maturity a lot, especially since I've been around him here in State College.
After Battle led Penn State to a school record win total in 2009, Bowie, like any other little brother would, saw an opportunity to follow in the footsteps of his role model. Bowie and Battle had already played basketball together for a year at Bishop McGinn High School in Albany, New York. So the decision for Teron was simple. He wanted an encore.
The biggest point in his decision was to play with his brother for that 1 year. And it seems to be working out pretty well.
This fiery backcourt duo has led the Nittany Lions to a 7-2 record out of the gate this season. Their mom, Denise Murphy, who's a single mother of 9 children, says it's no surprise that her boys have clicked so quickly at the college level.
If you came into my living room right now, there is a 5-quart ice cream bucket with the bottom cut out, and it's nailed above my living room closet door. And they were going 4-on-4 the other night. So it's live or die basketball in my house, and I am the referee.
Battle and Bowie are two competitive kids trying to lift Penn State's basketball program to new heights. But Battle says his relationship with his brother stretches way beyond basketball.
Our family is everything. Basketball is just a gift, that me and my brother received. I think, our close family bond, helped us come here together and at the same time built me and my brother into the basketball players we are today.
Taylor and Teron are locked into the opportunity of a lifetime, and they're already making it count here in Happy Valley. In University Park, I'm Pete Jensen for the Center County Report.
One team that isn't having trouble scoring this season is averaging 87 points a game. The Lady Lions continued their hot shooting Wednesday night, beating Army 95-65. And get this, every player in the stat box scored. However, head coach Paquise Washington says the team needs to focus on other areas besides scoring.
We didn't play well defensively at all, and I'm not happy with our defensive effort. I don't believe we started the game with the level of focus and intensity that we need to. But we were content to try to outscore them, and that's just not, when we get in Big Ten play, that's just not going to cut it.
Redshirt sophomore forward Mia Nixon led the team with 23 points, while freshman guard Maggie Lucas followed with 20. The Lady Lions are 8-2 and going for their third straight win against Maine this Sunday night. And that's it for sports. Back to you, Jamie.
Thanks, Kelly. Well, coming up next on the Center County Report, Santa Claus comes to town on the 25th, but you can send your letters to the North Pole today. Find out how when we come back.